Like it's
Rod
gonna
just
be
called me
it's
not
gonna
a
be
retard,
it's
guys.
gonna be good.
What the?
You need Yoshi
Oh,
for Mario.
Yashi and Mary.
Yeah.
That Yashi.
Who the fuck says Mario?
I know, dude. Aaron Hansen says Mario.
He does?
I watched them do a let's play of this same game, and I was
Sequelitis invalidation even more for the fucking
maybe he just
Ocarina of Time.
accidentally messed it up. You know what though? We may have no
Christopher
no!
Pennyworth Capel.
I got the halfway mark.
You did, right?
Yeah.
We did.
So I think there may be some people watching this Let's Play who may say Mario, and just I want to say, guys,
Stop watching and
I hate you
and unsubscribe
I don't want to judge
and
you
leave
for
it in the comment section.
But man, you're stupid. That's all.
Man,
That's what I kind of
like we
want
can't
to
even
at.
begin to describe.
I'm just kidding. I'm kidding. No, it's
You scared him off.
It's what you grew up
Scared
with,
everyone off.
man. It's what you grew up with, and you can't.
Grew up with monkeys.
What was the point of
You
that?
grew up with chimpanzees.
Yeah, if you grew up raised by autistic chimps, then you probably say Mario, and that is.
And we're gonna judge
You know, that's
We're gonna judge you
that's
immensely.
that's out of your
Chris,
hands.
you were born in Arizona,
you
right?
didn't ask to be raised by
Or
retarded
wait,
monkeys.
no,
Oh.
you're from fucking like another planet because you're Mormon. But you grew up in Arizona.
Yeah, the planet Zorbalor.
But you say Mario.
I grew up in Arizona, yeah. And
Is
I
it
say
an
Mario.
East Coast thing?
I think it's an East Coast thing, or like a stupid idiot thing.
I think it's either one
It's
for sure.
Probably a combination. No, dude, if you say Mario, then you just keep on keeping on, man, and you don't let anyone.
Somebody,
Whatever.
you
Why
know
did
what?
that-
We need like we need like Barack Obama to go on the record and say like
Brock
the official pronunciation for the word Mario
is Mario.
Mario.
Is Mario, dude? Then everyone will just be like, Obama said it. It's not true. F that guy. He's black.
Well, who could we get to say it then? If it's not Obama,
Joe Biden.
no, like someone that who's
Dude,
gonna
there's this
listen to.
hilarious Daily Show
Like
segment.
if Kanye West said it, people might. No, that's.
Dude, there's this Daily Show segment that is pretty funny, man. They show how Joe Biden is basically like a horny grandpa, and it's true, man. He's like constantly groping like senators' wives and kids. And
Really?
stuff, in like a creepy grandpa kind of way, like
where it's
leaning in way too close.
It's like when George Bush gave, I think it was. I think the French ambassador or someone. It was like some UN meeting. He starts like massaging her shoulders in a friendly way, and she's just like, "Oh, all right,
Yeah.
okay."
That's funny, dude.
Yeah.
But it's like worse, dude. Joe Biden,
Biden's-
he's like a creeper, dude. I don't think he realizes.
Some guys, man. You remember that man who will not be named, whose name
Voldemort?
started with J.
Sorry, that's not a real person, bruh.
Chris. I don't even know how you're having a kid right now with those kind of references.
Oh!
Christopher Voldemort Capel.
Wow, real creative there, Rod. We weren't just talking about Voldemort.
No, that old. Okay, you know the person that we knew from the studio
Bam.
who was that dirty old man. You know what I'm talking about. With the starts with name, starts with a J. And he was like he was sat next to me.
Oh yeah,
You know
yeah. Okay, I'm sorry.
Yeah.
Yes, I'm with you.
No, he had that vibe to him too.
Yeah,
you know what I mean?
yes.
He put off a lot of
Totally.
people.
Put in get a couple drinks in that guy, and it's probably like times 1,000.
Right. He actually almost got fired because he was kind of a doofus too. Like,
Porn?
yeah, he sent an email. This is a super corporate fucking situation, people. You have to understand. Like, you can't say like half of the things that we normally
can't
say
say anything.
on a regular basis and keep your job. And he sent out an email by accident that was to a large portion of the company. It was like including like human resources with like a fucking porn video, and it was some girl who looked like she was underage. Yeah.
No.
Yeah.
So it was an accident.
It was an
obviously.
accident, and he was pretty much out the door. But a certain supervisor kept him on because he needed him for a movie.
Yeah, that's a thing in animation, man. Probably in the movies in general.
Yeah, if you're talented, I guess.
Remember that story about
people?
The people at Pixar, like one of the bigger animators there, he had like a drone or something.
What?
And he flew it into the girl's bathroom.
No.
And there was a girl animator in there who he like saw.
But he must have been joking. He was like,
it was.
It sounds like a
yes and no. Like, what do you think is going to happen, dude, if you fly a drone into the girl's bathroom at your work?
Well, what I mean is that he did, I'm sure he didn't think he was going to get away with it.
Right.
Like a fucking beam.
But what sucks is, like, she felt really, like, wow,
hot.
Dude, violated in a way, I guess.
Wanted, desired.
Yeah. It really got her going.
Yeah.
No, and so she complained. And I guess this dude was like a big animator there, so they fired her.
Hold on.
Yeah.
Wait. She complained and they fired. Oh, okay.
Because they didn't want to fire him. They were like,
Yeah.
sorry, he's really good at animating. Isn't that messed up?
That's
dude?
pretty fucked up, dude.
Yeah.
Man.
Oh, great. What
Did I ever tell you about? I went to a. Do you know how the Animation Guild has a yearly party?
What is this? Oh,
you went wrong way, Christopher.
this is not a fun secret, dude. I have to like not get eaten by giant fish. Wow, thanks
Giant
for rewarding me
puffer.
for
giant
going down a freaking tube.
They look like lesbians with those haircuts.
Lesbian.
I'm seeing lesbians
fish.
everywhere now, man.
You are, dude.
No, okay. So you know how the Animation Guild has a yearly party.
Yeah.
And it's always kind of pathetic, and it's all these kind of people that have nothing better to do.
Yes,
I went to it
I
went to it the first year not knowing what to expect, and it's kind of sad.
Mm-hmm.
But anyway, I remember this complete like dorkwad walks in with this entourage of girls who all look kind of, I guess, dorky themselves. Mm-hmm. And this made your Pixar story made me think of it about having like a big animation dick. And so all these girls are following this one dude around, and I was like, who the hell is this guy? This guy must be like, someone who's, I don't know, he's done something cool or whatever. And one of the girls was off by herself for a bit, and I was like, hey, who's the dude or whatever? And she's like, oh, he's like helped with like he was an animator on The Simpsons at one point. I was like, really? Like I didn't want to say like where I was coming from, but I was like, okay,
that's all it takes.
Well,
man.
cool.
Oh,
Chris,
I'm sorry, guys. I'm sucking it up. No, that's the thing, dude. Like,
I guess he really worked that angle with some girls
ladies.
He met at a party or something.
It's like the girls who get turned on by smart guys. It's like there are girls who get turned on by good animators.
Right.
Oh, your squash and stretch is so nice, man. Like when you ease in and out of that keyframe.
I'm sure he was just like,
you.
I did the voice of Bart Simpson or something.
Yeah, maybe, dude.
I met a girl in LA who was bragging to me. She was like, oh, I was at a stoplight, and this guy had a convertible, and he was calling me hot, and it turned out he was the guy who did the voice of Beavis and Butthead. And I was like, I can't see Mike Judge.
Yeah.
And I asked her, was he bald? And she didn't answer my question, but I was like, yeah, I don't think that was Mike Judge.
I don't think he would do that.
Yeah. I mean,
if I know Mike.
But she was just like, oh, someone famous who noticed me. I was like, all right.
Dang it, man. I had another story about what we were talking about earlier, but I forget. What were we talking about?
We were talking about the Pixar guy who
But
with
right
the drone.
before that.
We're talking about how incredibly small your dick is. And
really? Yeah.
And
dang it. Well, I should correct that. I am incredibly average.
He's like incredible, though, the way it's average.
It's like right on the line between average and small.
It's like
it couldn't be more average.
You need nanotechnology to see how incredibly.
How big do you think the average penis is, Rod?
I'm gonna say 5.5.
That's
5.3.
That's pretty close. Yeah, it's like on the lower end of 5 inches.
Okay. You know what we're talking about? You know what I was thinking about the other day? I'm like, dude, I can't even say because I would get people jealous. Dude, of course I've measured my wiener. Dude, like as soon as I hit puberty, I was like, what's happening to my body? Like I'm sure every guy out there who had access to a ruler was like, well, let's check on this today.
Let's see.
Yeah.
It's either going to be a good day or a bad day. Well, it's an average day.
Yeah, I guess today's average.
It's an average day.
We were talking about how remember we were talking about oh my
anthropology.
God, I can't get that word out.
I remember this level.
We were talking about anthropology and about how like environmental conditions affected why people look the way they do. Remember that?
Right.
Okay.
Yeah.
So that also explains because like certain dicks are growers and certain ones are showers.
I got
So that's why black dudes usually hang low, and because they didn't have to worry about their nuts and their dicks freezing off from like growing up. And that's why other guys have like shriveled little wieners until they get excited. They're just tucking away so they don't fucking just rot off,
fall off,
or get
frostbitten off.
Yeah, frostbitten. That's what it is.
Yeah. Interesting.
So there's that. There's a little bit of trivia.
Dude, that's cool, dude.
A little bit of dick trivia for people.